LG G4. We're going to do some durability tests on it today, the first of which is taking my keys and seeing how the leather back handles being scuffed up. It does permanently scuff the back, even with just a little bit of pressure, so you want to make sure not to keep your phone around any metal objects. I'm curious as to what is underneath the leather, so I'm going to take my razor blade and slice through the leather and kind of scrape away from the back of the phone. It's pretty tough stuff as far as the slicing is concerned. You can see the fibers of the leather here from the phone back. And then underneath the leather is just some colored plastic. It's the same color as the outside leather. Kind of interesting. Move on to the scratch test. First off, I'm going to use a razor blade. The glass on the LG G4 is Gorilla Glass 3, so not quite on the same level as the Galaxy S6 or the HTC M9. And if you look close enough, you can see that the razor blade does scratch the glass, which was not the case with the Galaxy S6. Taking my keys though and trying to scratch the glass was a little bit better for the phone. The scratches from the keys did not show up, so the glass is still scratch resistant, just can't handle the razor blade. Now we're going to move on to the burn test. You can see that the plastic edge of the phone and the leather back both start burning almost immediately, so if you're going to save a bunch of kittens from a burning building, you might want to leave your phone outside. LG calls the screen an IPS quantum display. You can see the pixels shutting off from the extreme heat of the lighter on the front edge. The Quad HD Super AMOLED screen from the Galaxy S6 had the same response, which was interesting. The pixels mostly recovered after the flame was removed. The back glass lens of the camera was not scratched by my keys, which is nice. Makes me think that the back lens is also made of Gorilla Glass, or at least some kind of scratch-resistant glass. The razor blade did leave a mark though. You can see the mark in the reflection as I tilt the phone from side to side. So the back lens is not unscratchable, but it is scratch resistant. Now on to the bin test. If you remember, the HTC M9 failed miserably, while the Galaxy S6 did survive the bin test. I am putting all of my effort into bending this phone. It survived the first round, and I'm going to give it one more shot. Still nothing. I think it's partially because a removable battery, which the LG G4 has, is more rigid than a permanent internal battery. It adds structural integrity to the phone. I'd say that this phone takes second place to the Galaxy S6 as far as durability goes. It is hard to compete with the metal body and Gorilla Glass 4. Still a solid phone.